who should be the main villains for Spider-Man 6? It's obviously going to be the Sinister Six. Spider-Man 6, Sinister 6. Spider-Man 6, Sinister 6. It's a tongue twister, but it works. It works! The 6th spot, that's the weird spot, because I don't know who exactly would fit in here. It all depends on who comes in Spider-Man 5. If Rhino's in it, maybe him. Mr. Negative, possibly him. You can also do Shocker. He's a possibility. I don't know. The 5th spot, we're going to go to the 5th spot. Assuming that it's my vision. If you haven't seen my other video, go check that out. The 5th spot should go to Craven, right? He should be trying to get his revenge, trying to get Spider-Man once and for all. And his downfall is that he wants to be the one to get the final kill. I think that would be peak. Craven, I think, was on the original Sinister 16. It makes sense. But here are the 4 people that should definitely be on it because they're established or they should be introduced. Number 4, Scorpion. So, well, Scorpion got smoked by Spider-Man, and you're right. He got toasted. He got folded up. WWE slammed up against the car. Like, of course, he's a goober. He's terrible. Not the actor. He's amazing, but Scorpion is like a D-tier villain. Especially with Spider-Man's upgraded power up, he's not standing a chance. But you could buff Scorpion with the number 1 spot because he'll be providing technological updates with backup from the Tinkerer, so you can bring him back. But for Scorpion, you could give him the Poison Tail that could weaken Peter, so he can actually do something for once. If he can land a hit in, it's possible. With the others, he could definitely be able to land a hit, then he gets poisoned, then you just weaken Spider-Man. That's pretty good. Scorpion could be an excellent person for the team, and he actually gives Michael Mando screen time. That's not just him getting folded by Spider-Man. Give some respect to this guy, to Ignacio, Nacho Varga. Give some respect to this guy. Number 3, Vulture. Now, Vulture would come back because the number 1 spot is the guy behind everything, but he'd give him upgrades like a better wingsuit, maybe a bit more armor, and he'd be shooting guns because he should be. I think that's what he does in the comic books with that one scene. Take this, Spider-Man, or something. I don't know. But the panel was like, "What about this, Spider-Man?" And he just pulls out a gun. I think that'd be pretty cool. Obviously, the star potential of Michael Keaton. He was amazing in Homecoming. He could come back. Obviously, at this point, he should be with his cancer treatment, and he has to pay for that. And his family, like, he lost everything. Like, he's cooked at this point, so he lost everything. His family doesn't really want much to do with him because he can't really pay child support. He was in prison for a long time. Or we forget the Mobius post-credit scene. We just bypassed that. That was so stupid. We just moved past that. This didn't happen. I feel like he'd be a great addition to the Sinister team because an aerial combatant to Spider-Man. The number 2, Mysterio. Now, you could do Mysterio in multiple ways. You could just have Quentin Beck just playing dead. That's why when Edith said all illusions are down, that would make all illusions were down. He was just playing dead. That's possible. I feel like that's cheap, but it's possible. Second one is that he tricked Peter by giving the glasses back, but since it was reality, then Edith lied and said that all illusions went down. It was an illusion, but it wasn't. And like, since he wasn't in danger, he didn't feel his spider sense going off. That's possible. The third one's interesting. I like one of the first 2 better, but the third one's very interesting. It's William acting as Mysterio. It's Jake Gyllenhaal playing him, but he uses advanced AI, and that's a good representation of society today with AI. He uses AI to create this ultra-realistic version of Mysterio, even though it's not him. Played by Jake Gyllenhaal, but it's not really him. It's actually just William just pretending to be him. That could be pretty good. Pretty cool idea. Number 1 spot. Obviously, the founder, the leader, the organizer of the Sinister Six, Dr. Octopus. You introduce him in this film, and he's the main villain. He's the one behind the scenes doing everything. He should be behind the scenes in Spider-Man 5 as the lead tech guy, supplying both sides of the gang war of Tombstone and Mr. Negative. Now, who should play him? Because there should be huge star potential with this guy. Not Alfred Molina. I think he should be done with the character. He may be in Doomsday. That's possible. But I think by the time Spider-Man 6 goes on, he should be done with the character. Any multiversal nonsense should be done in Secret Wars. Nothing past that multiversal nonsense. I think Jeffrey Wright would make a good Doc Ock. I don't know about the race swap, but I feel like it could work here. Leave in the comments who you think could pull off Doc Ock. Jeffrey Wright is definitely a possibility, though. But he also plays the Watcher, so there's that conflict. So I don't know if he'll be able to do both. It's possible, but who knows? Anyways, Dr. Octopus would be the GOAT in this film. He'd be causing havoc, pulling together the team, and I feel like the team would be perfect, right? Now, my choice, if I could choose my 6, assuming my Vision Spider-Man 5 is in play, would obviously be Dr. Octopus, Vulture, Mysterio, Scorpion. Those 4 definitely need to be on the roster. Then I'd probably choose Craven. Then I'd probably choose Rhino if he's in Spider-Man 5. So, yeah, he'd be like the intro scene in Spider-Man 5. That's why he's like, he's just brought back into the criminal world. He doesn't really want to be a villain, but Dr. Octopus offers him so much money that he can't really refuse. So, there's that. You could possibly do that. If not Rhino, Shocker should be the 6th spot, like a comic-accurate Shocker. That's another option. And give him, like, his actual gauntlets that aren't just, like, a fist with, like, electric at the end. Like, it's a shockwave thing. Like, he could cause decent damage to Spider-Man if he can land some hits in. With the Sinister Six, I feel like Spider-Man will have some trouble. Like, obviously, he loses the first fight, but in the second fight, he comes back, and he whoops them, using their weaknesses against each other. Craven wants to land the final blow. He tries to put himself in situations where he thinks he can get it, but he ends up hurting somebody else. Scorpion uses his tail to poison somebody else, so they get weakened. That could also work. All I'm saying is, Sinister Six should be the main villains of Spider-Man 6. Dr. Octopus should be leading them, and it would be goated. It would be a culmination of the whole Spider-Man saga, from Homecoming to Spider-Man 6. Enough said.